So if you don't know, The Marvels is now on Disney Plus, and now all of a sudden, everyone is like, "Oh my gosh, I should have went to the movies and saw this in the theaters because this movie is so awesome. Why didn't anyone tell me?" And the crazy thing is, we did.
All I can say is, he's right. To start off, I'm going to say this again and again. The Marvels is not bad. The Marvels is not bad. Is The Marvels perfect? No, absolutely not. But it's still fun and it's still good. It just has some criticisms pacing-wise and story-wise, but I still enjoy it, and it's one of my favorite MCU movies. And for those who will just say that The Marvels is bad, I'm just going to delete your comments with no explanation if you made it beyond this point, because I have no point of arguing with you. I was one of those people who watched The Marvels in theaters and I enjoyed myself. I wanted to watch it again, but time got in the way and assignments, and you know how it is. And as PJ mentioned in this video, like, there's people who are regretting not watching it in theaters because they thought that it was bad until they saw it for themselves. And they're realizing how fun and good this movie is. Yeah, no cap. I mentioned in another video that why The Marvels did not do as well as it should is because of dude bras, racism, sexism, and anti-blackness like PJ said, and also because the impact Endgame give. I think Endgame is one of the problems why audiences are reacting to Phase 4 and Phase 5 of the MCU. Like PJ said, it took about more than a decade for Endgame to be made, and then people are wanting this kind of Endgame level even though Phase 4 and Phase 5, the multiverse saga is just beginning. It's very toxic expectations. So in other words, nostalgic farts. Just like PJ said, there are me and other people saying to go support this movie, and yet many people did not, also because of their own toxic biases. So according to PJ, people were still ignoring it, and I hope you know what people I mean. And you know what I realized? I think these YouTube reviewers are maidenless men, or like edgy kids who are also maidenless, and they just take out their frustration in the internet. So that's why you have these kind of dude bras or like these rage baiters like we had back in 2021 and 2022. And just like PJ, I'm also guilty of this. I've let these YouTuber reviewers and other reviewers just convince me that a movie is not good until I grew older and wiser and make my own judgment of things. And PJ also happened to say that the expectations are too high, which is true. And it's not just in superhero movies, it's also happening like everywhere else, such as Disney Animation's Wish. I've been anticipating and waiting for this movie since 2022, and I watched it and I liked it. I even watched it 4 times. Please don't judge. And I think a month or 2 before it came out, people were saying that the animation looks like AI, or the villain song is trash. Oh, and just to let you know, the villain song ain't trash. Y'all just nostalgic farts. Or Asha is too adorkable. Like, are you kidding? Like, Disney has been adorkable since 1937. Well, sort of. There have been some adorkable characters through Disney over the ages, and some graceful, or the mixture of the two. I have a list which I can do later. And even reviewers were saying that the movie is not as good as they were expecting. Well, those are just reviewers, like, what do they know? But anyway, I loved Wish, and it's one of my favorite Disney animated movies right now. And I feel like in the next 2 years, or I think 2 weeks, more people are going to enjoy Wish when it comes to Disney Plus. And it also happened with the Star Wars prequels, and now people like them. And it's not just Wish, it also happened with Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it happened with Be Cool Scooby-Doo, and I think it happened with Brother Bear in terms of critics and reviewers, but I don't know, that was 21 years ago. So yeah, not all movies have to be spectacles like Endgame, not all movies have to be blockbuster worthy, and they can be simple, and that can be a good thing. Just because a movie is simple doesn't mean that it's bad. Like, the Emperor's New Groove is a thing. And I think this whole expectations and all this thing that's happening, I think it's because of the big flu season, which I can't believe it happened 4 years ago. But yeah, I think the big flu season was like one of the reasons why audiences' perceptions have changed when it comes to like what's simple and what's spectacular or blockbuster worthy. And I think this video is long enough already, but as PJ says,
so once again, what have we learned? Stop allowing the internet to create your own predetermined bias. Stop allowing the internet to make you determine whether you're going to support a movie or not. Have a mind of your own and go see it for yourself, and then form your own conclusion.